Hello, this is the 5th video that is about the former Carter Junior High School, aka Old Leominster High. And I shot a video before this but never uploaded it. Well, actually I did upload it to Facebook. Wasn't really much different, but there were definitely changes after the giant nor'easters and 7 feet of snow that we had, and by 7 feet I literally mean a total of 7 feet. And there's some cautious optimistic, I was going to say, that there is a developer that wants to turn this into 40 apartments. Much better than the 4-story 51 with over 100 spots to park. From what I understand, these people that are going to buy this building are and have taken all the concerns into consideration. I'm not 100% sure on specifics, but there are at least 40 parking spots that are in this, that's in here, or the capability to have it without doing any expansions or adding new tarmac where there's a nice lawn and what have not. And we're aiming off to the side because there's children and we don't want them in our video. So yeah, there's a children's soccer group that plays in the former field of this school. So they're highly optimistic that this is going to be the thing that's going to happen. From what I understand, the building's exterior look will not change in terms of sort of how it looked like maybe originally. If not, it's not going to be all boarded up anymore. If it's housing, obviously it won't be. Now we got a missing piece of wood. Anyway, they've also been saying that they can't really get a full assessment of the building because this, from what I understand, people have been in who are interested, and they can't get to the 3rd floor because the ceilings are all, or should I say the stairs have all collapsed in. Now, from what I could honestly believe that, because if we look in, if that's at all humanly possible, it's going to be hard. But I've set up the camera so I can look in. If we can look in, yeah, this is going to be hard. There seems to be some legitimacy there, because remember, from this vantage point we could see a set of fire doors that ran at a diagonal, and we could see it from here, and we don't. So there's some legitimacy there that they've probably collapsed. However, there's a couple that appear that the 2 back ones appear that they have not. I mean, I'm just guessing because the roof doesn't look breached or anything. So it could be, since I've watched so many Cops and America's Most Wanted episodes, that I do have some sort of knowledge that since there's illicit drug use in this building, perhaps the ones that haven't collapsed were intentionally removed. And yeah, that's not looking good at all. Now, this used to be just delaminated plaster. But if we look real close, and if I can get a steady hand on this, turn the knob the right way, looks like we might have had a collapse of the ceiling here. Sorry about the movement. I can only do so much at once. Yeah, you can see the light in there that fell off. Yeah, maybe the ceiling didn't collapse. I initially thought it did in the Facebook video, but I'm looking at this angle now, and I saw the wall there. Yeah, it's roughly the same angle, so yeah, there's been some breaching going on here. That wasn't exposed before. It's all collapsing around the light fixture. Anyway, as you can see here, there's a window where the plywood's been removed. This window's been broken. You can't really see much of anything in there anyway, except that you can sort of see, if we zoom in enough, there is no plaster ceiling on it anymore. So the water damage has gone from there to there. And I don't think we're going to be able to see much of anything from here. No, because that's all frosted glass. We're not interested in going into the building by any means. There's the... Yeah, that's frosted glass. There's no chance in hell we're going to see anything. Alright, let's go in the back where we can see a lot more. Okay, we're in the back. And, oh, this has been fixed, sort of. The door here, which is not visible. There we go. This is the boiler room. And someone did actually rip the grate off, so it was easy access. And we're now in the back. There's nothing we can really see here, except that. Looks like we got some, you know, the big storm that came around, pardon the aim there, ripped off some of the edging. And we're not going to see really anything here. There's 3 windows that blew off during various storms, and this is one of them. We're not going to see really anything through this. The plaster looks good, it's just peeling paint. That's not where the big story is. The big story is on this side. The eastern side of the building, which has not, surprisingly, has not fared well. And yeah, I'm seeing daylight through there now, but you'll see soon. We'll back up so we can get a broader look at things. There we go. I'm going to zoom on into that window and turn up the intensity. Looks like we got daylight coming through. And I'm turning the wrong thing. There we go. As you can kind of see, although if we get a little closer, like I said, the picture's going to move a lot because it's zoomed in. You can kind of see that from the last video, number 4, that there were floorboards in the attic. And now you can see there's almost no floorboards. In fact, over here, it's nothing but rotted joists that remain. So, them looking at the 3rd floor to see what's there is kind of moot. And turn it the right way. And we're going to show you that right here. No need to pause the video because we're pretty much where we want to be. And we got eastern daylight flowing in, so that may or may not hurt us here in terms of getting the view that we want. But there's the collapsed 3rd floor, sitting a little more flat. And that's the 3rd floor, obviously, right there. And it's going to be very hard to get a good look inside. So we're going to go over in this direction It's also these trees that are overgrown, kind of not helping things a little bit. Oh, we got a broken window. But those windows you see are the 3rd floor. And some of the dangling light, what's left of the light fixtures. And yes, we can actually see daylight. Not sure where it's coming from, but we're not seeing it through. That's a reflection. And there is a hole somebody punched into the window. We are not going to go in, obviously, but we're going to... Okay, I lost where the view was. Pardon me for a moment. There it is. Yeah, I got the brightness up quite a bit here. Right here, somebody busted the window out. We're not going to go in. We want to be making that a thing to be aware of. We are just going to put the camera right there, turn up the thing, and we practically see nothing anyway. There we go. Now we got a lock on something. We're not going in. But yeah, oh yeah. There's nothing left, guys. That's the 1st floor. It fell right in. Like I said, no way on God's green earth am I going in this place. Not unless somebody had a little, had some hard hats and was willing to take me through. Being that they know what's safe and what isn't. Oh, we just saw a bird flying in and out. And for some reason I'm getting a halo effect. I was positive I've cleaned the lens. So now I lost my position again. There it is. Yeah, I can't see much of anything anymore. I mean, that pretty much looks the same, and of course if we go over this way, if I get the aim right, there it is. Those 2 dots, that is looking outside. So I'm not sure that Google Maps has the most accurate image or most recent of this building, because it shows the roof still pretty much intact, even though it isn't. Alright, unless the lens is dirty, we might try a couple shots over again. If not, we're going to wrap it up. Nope, the halo effect is just the intensity of the light, being that this is the eastern side and the sun is just rising. There's the collapsed floor again. Apparently, that has completely collapsed all the way to basement level, as we saw. And there is nothing to really see on the front except the fact that it's getting a bit overgrown. Looks horrible. I mean, this is the only thing that really hasn't changed much. The same bit of missing edging on the ceiling. Everything's a bit overgrown. And in the video that I got rid of, except for Facebook, heroin kills. Although I'm not aware that female superheroes kill people. So there's hope for the old Leominster High School / Carter Junior High. Alright, I screwed up something that I was saying. So this is supposedly going to be turned into 40 low-income but working-class citizen-style housing. So people like myself that work hard but don't make a ton of money in this overly inflated price point area known as Massachusetts as a whole, have a nice place to live. It's not for derelicts. So this is the most optimistic thing, and it looks like, not saying it's going to be true, but it looks like it might be something that could be happening. And at $18 million, they're claiming a lot of that's going to be gutting this thing out like a giant pumpkin. Because as you saw, pretty much everything is collapsed, or what we could see is collapsed. So that is it. George F551 says, hope you enjoyed, and have a good one.